Hello, everybody. I am Dr. B. I am the founder of B Global Publishing and Power Talk Livestream. And with me is Amelia. Amelia, tell them who you are.
Hi, I'm Amelia Filvard, and I'm just looking at the page, and it says learn more or manage access. I don't see us, but it doesn't matter. I guess we're there.
Yeah, we'll take a look in a minute. But for those of you that don't know, that either you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, we do have a private group, and it's business women crushing it. But for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, we're having a 3-day challenge. We want to take you to that next level by challenging you to take action and to, put some task every day so that you can break through anything you might be going through. Today it's about health. That's one of our topics. Tomorrow we're going to go into wealth, and then the last day, Wednesday, it's going to be about joy. So we're hoping that you join us. It's supposed to be at 11 o'clock, but I don't know how many of you out there have technology problems, right? We do, but it's okay because we know how to keep going no matter what. Nothing stops us, right, Amelia?
Nothing will ever stop us. We're gonna do it anyway.
We're gonna do it. So what we want to give you today is we want to give you some tips on mastering management at work, because this is what happens. And I know this, and I know Amelia knows it, and she's going to talk about it. Our health is impacted by stress and burnout. And that's what we focus on. We focus on reducing stress and reducing burnout, especially business owners who are striving to get to that next level. And we're going to give you some tips. Do you want to add anything, Amelia?
Just that even if they don't feel stressed, many times they feel fatigue. So they have no energy, and that's also something really important to look into, because we need our energy to work. We need
Yeah.
that energy to go out and produce and deliver, right?
Exactly. And as business owners, one of the things that we have, like Amelia and I are talking about, is stress and burnout and even fatigue, Like I had been feeling fatigued because all day long I am on this computer, like
Yes.
24/7, I want to say, especially because we have a big project coming out. So most of the time I'm here on the computer. So what do? I went hiking yesterday to kind of disconnect from the computer and ground myself again, right? And that's one of the things that Amelia talks about, and she's going to talk about it in a minute. In order to improve our health, one of the techniques that she uses is forest bath, and we're going to have this event in Norway that's going to really focus on that. But if you go hiking, then we want you to connect with forest bath. Do you want to talk a little bit about that briefly?
Yeah, I can do that. Forest bathing is something that came to Norway just some few years ago. I mean, it's been in Europe, other places, and Japan did use it since 1980s. But due to they have too many stressed workers, right, and stressed leaders, so they started to do this. They did some research, and they made this method, right. So I started to use this a year ago, more or less. I always been in nature. Every time I felt stress or fatigue, even, with less energy, then I used nature always. I went out there. But now the forest bathing is all about being in the now. So what is different between just walking like you did, hiking like you did yesterday, which also is a nice thing to do? The difference is the pace. So you slow down very much. So you walk barefoot, so you ground yourself with nature, and you just stay there. You don't walk for a long period of time. You maybe 1 to 3 kilometers. I speak kilometers because I'm Norwegian.
Uh-huh.
So but it's not like a long distance anyway. it's more about being with nature. It's about grounding yourself. It's about learning how to be in a group without speaking to others with
Mm.
your, the digital language. They use the body language and their smiles and, touching into the energies, and yeah, enjoying nature, using all our senses, and just connect with nature, connect within, connect without using words with others. So, and we do energy work, we do meditations, we do, well, tea ceremonies, we do a lot of things also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Breath
Yeah.
exercises. So it's really, really lovely. It is.
Right. So today our topic is all about health and basically time management, right? Because with health, if we don't have time management, then we're going to stress out, we're going to burn out, and it's going to affect our health. And I know that many of you know what we're talking about. So our topic for today is health with time management. So if
Yes.
you have special techniques out there, and what is it that you're doing to improve your health when it comes to time management, then we want you to comment below. Tell us what you're doing because it's all about connecting, growing, helping, and supporting each other. One of the things that I know, Amelia, is you have to figure out where you're spending your time, right?
Absolutely.
Now, if this is the women's millionaires mindset, okay? So we have to tap into money and time. So if you want to make money, for those of you that are out there, you really have to figure out, are you spending time and energy in the areas that are going to bring you money? Okay. Now, before you judge me out there, ladies, I am not saying that's the only thing you're doing. We are talking about millionaire mindset, meaning how can you tap into creating money? So in order to create money and manifest money, you have to plan and do time management and saying, okay, how much of my time is being spent, for example, with clients? How much of my time is being spent on a product that's going to generate a return in investment? How much time, or are you just spending your time just talking and talking and talking, and nothing's going to create a return of investment, which is money, right? Of course, there's something bigger beyond money, but right now, our method and our goal is giving you ideas on how to create money and for it to come into your pocket as well. Does that make sense? What do you want to add, Amelia?
I'm just want to do like this. I'm gonna do the money dance.
The money dance, right? Yes,
We're
because
gonna embody the thought, the message. We're gonna embody it right now.
yes, a lot of times we spend our time a lot on social media. So you have to be careful. Are you spending a lot of time on social media? And if you want to and you need to, then a specific time on your calendar. Like if you look at my calendar has time like, okay, this is what I'm going to do it from this time to this time. This is my next task from social media. This is what I'm going to be doing. Like you have to allot yourself specific time on what you're working so you could manage your time. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of energy and time. And
Yeah,
time is energy.
and be burned out at the end if you don't listen to your body. I mean, it's crucial. What we are talking about now is so important because if we don't have time management and we don't plan, like all the things we need to do during a day, I feel that the days I don't plan, I don't have time to do fitness, for instance. The time just went by because I didn't put it into my day. And if I don't do it in the morning and I start working and I'm sitting there and the time's flying and I don't take those breaks
Mhm.
because I forgot about them, I will not feel good after some hours, right? but I will feel stressed because I didn't release that energy from my system, because I'm sitting there just working, 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 and I don't take care of myself. So I think to plan time for yourself is also crucial. If you want to ever earn money or have success in any other ways, you need to fill your own cup first. You need to plan time so you can actually go out and have fun, or even if it's just for an hour or half an hour, it doesn't matter, or 5 minutes if you just need a meditation break, you know. But you
Exactly.
need to do it.
Mhm. Yeah, you have to plan wisely. Like you have to really plan your day. Like in the morning, I always say, okay, what do I need to get done by the end of the day? So you're it's like thinking with the end in mind. So by the end of the day, what tasks, what things need to be done? You know, I'm a publisher. So right now we're publishing a book, and one of the things I say, okay, if there's 50 women, I have to look at 10 chapters a day. And I give myself 10 chapters, but I also give myself a break in between and say, okay, at this time, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to eat and I exercise because I sit here in front of the computer a lot. So I make sure that I exercise in the morning, in the middle, and then at the end, I'm like doing stretch exercises so that I'm releasing some anxiety or stress or whatever my body might be feeling. I need to be able to release that. Okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know that there's a technique that we used when I was going off to Seattle to these retreats. We would actually release stress by, hitting our punching bag. And that's what I've been feeling like this week. It's like I have to just release that energy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not that you're hitting somebody, but it's like this energy that's just bottled in that needs to come out. Not even exercises or walking or anything does it, but being able to release it in one way or the other. And I have a punching bag, so it's being able to punch into that bag and just release my stress. So what are you doing to release your stress? What are you doing if you're fatigued? What are you doing if you're feeling burned out? So comment below and tell us what you're doing. Other women want to know what you do so that we can all get ideas from each other. What do you do, Amelia?
Well, I always make sure that I start my day with the right vibe. And that means that I start my day telling myself that this is going to be an amazing day. And I tune into gratitude. So I say, thank you for allowing me to wake up again for another new beautiful day, and grateful for everything I have. So I start very much so with gratitude. And then I do like Robin Sharma. He follows a system with 20 minutes mindset, 20 minutes body set, heart set, and 20 minutes with soul set. So I use that. So I do some maybe journaling or planning my day, as I said previously, that I think is super, super important to plan your day. So I do that for 20 minutes. Then I do exercise. I don't do hard exercise. I just wake up my body through dancing or whatever. It can be breath exercises, more the Kundalini kind of breath exercises and things like that, just to wake up. And then maybe I do some meditation at the end, just to ground myself and open my creativity. So
Mhm.
I think the morning routine, and now I am talking about routines, because this is not something I do once a week, or I jump a month and I start again. No, I do that every day, because if I don't do that, I will, if I don't create it as a routine, I will fall back, right? And I will stop doing it. And I want to feel amazing while working. So I create it as a routine, and I think people should do that.
Yes. Now, the other thing that you really have to avoid, like it's really hard because it's hard for me, is learning to say no. Like you
Yeah.
have to be able to say no. If you have a calendar, if you have already something set in stone, like your time is so valuable
Mm.
that you have to honor your time and you have to be able to say, no, I don't have time now. This is what my calendar looks like. And you give them a calendar so that they can plug into your time, because time management will reduce the stress, the fatigue, and the burnout that you might feeling. Now, avoid multitasking. You know, if you're trying to complete a task and then you're on social media, or you want to start having a conversation with somebody else, like I turn off my phone
Yeah.
most of the time so that I don't hear it and I don't have to answer it. I get myself out of Facebook, and sometimes I don't respond at all because I know that I have a goal for the day and I need to meet it. Okay. So be very mindful about your time so that
Yeah.
your health is not impacted.
And avoid distractions is so crucial because there are always someone who wants a bit of you, right? A piece of you. And as you said, on Facebook, they are chatting with you all the time and they are calling. And so it's really, really important to just set that it's about boundaries, isn't it? To be
Mm-hmm.
clear on your boundaries that today, this is what I need to do. I need to just use that time for me. I'm going to shut out all the outside noise and I'm just going to do this. And then I can open up to answer whatever questions coming.
Yes. Now, there's also something called codependency. Okay. Sometimes you might have clients, you might have friends, your family members that are codependent on you. They don't want to make a decision, they don't want to take action without talking to you. But you need to break that codependency and being able to give them back their power, and not you holding on to the power and saying, okay, you need me. And if you don't ask me and you don't do this, then you need me and you can't be successful without me. And that is not something you want. You want to empower your clients, you want to empower your family and friends so that they feel empowered enough to make the right decisions, the right movement towards whatever goals they have. Now, what's the worst thing that can happen? That you make a mistake and then you make another decision, you take another action. That's it, guys, right? So
Yeah.
give them that dependency of saying, you know what? I believe in you. I don't have time right now, but I know you got this. I trust you got it. And let's look at it on Monday or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
yeah, if you create codependency that they only need you,
Mm.
then that's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship either.
No. And I think we should look at our sleep. We should value our sleep, you know, and that's also not being when we work like we have our own businesses, so we always work. It's not like 9 to 5 or anything like that. So for me, I noticed that I had to set a time limit where I say, okay, now I'm gonna go to bed in about an hour, so I'm not gonna touch the phone now. I'm just gonna be, because I noticed that I sleep so much better when I had that hour all by myself, just to relax and enjoy, just be in the moment. And because if I'm too stressed going to bed, I don't sleep well. So
Mhm.
sleep for me is crucial.
Yeah.
I do anything to be able to sleep well.
That's right. So, sleeping patterns. One of the things I do also, Amelia, just because like I wake up sometimes super early, right? Lately, I've been a little later than usual just because I'm exhausted.
Me too.
But I'll wake up at 6 and I can start my day. And then sometimes I go all the way to 10 or 11 at night. But in between, I take the meditation time, like I put it 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and then I go meditate, and it also helps me to de-stress and gain my energy again, right?
Yeah,
And I
it,
think
it is
everybody needs
all
to do
about
that.
it's all about energy. So So whatever you do that works for you is fine. It's just that I know, Angelica, that you are taking care of yourself. Even if you work a lot, I know that you need to take care of yourself. And that's why you take those moments. You need to take these 5 minutes or whatever you need to start to fill up your
Yeah,
cup again. I think it's also important to think about the overall health. You know that health is not only health. It's not only about doing fitness or meditate or taking time to yourself. It's also about finding the balance, right? In everything we do, we need to have balance in with our relationships, with family, work, and relationship. Balance in everything we do. Because if
mhm,
not, we are both grandparents, for instance, and we need to be able to be grandparents also with the energy that requires, right? We don't want to
exactly.
be grandmothers that says, "Oh no, I can't be a grandma now because I need to work," or "I don't have
Mhm,
the energy because I work too much." You know?
exactly. And then, I mean, I'm a grandmapreneur. Like, for some of you that know me, it's like you have seen my grandbaby like right here with me when I'm working, and I make it okay. And if my clients are not okay, then we're not a good match, because sometimes I mean, she's right there with me when I'm working, but I do give her that quality time where it's only me and her, and we go spend time together, and I feed her and put her to sleep and the whole thing. But there's moments that I do have to have her like right here with me. She's right in the floor, playing with her toys or in her walker or whatever, but she's right there next to me. And I make it okay for that to happen, you know, because that's how I'm balancing my life with my family. And then I make it a point that at least we have some type of dinner or lunch or something together with my kids, so that we have that deep connection. So health is about also having healthy relationships. So how do you do that? How are you balancing your time with your loved ones, with your friends, with your lover, with your clients? It's about time management in balance, like
And
Amelia.
also, yeah, absolutely. And one last thing that I feel like mentioning is that we need to uh, start asking more for help, feedback. We save so much time if we just ask. Ask
Mhm.
and you will receive. You know.
Yeah.
So don't think that you need to do everything by yourself all the time. If you are overwhelmed or stressed or feeling fatigued, tell people. Say it as it is. Don't be ashamed for having a normal moment as a human being. We can be successful and still have bad days or have less energy one day, but tell people around you that today I need actually something I need to receive also. There are days like that, right? And just be communication is everything, right? And to ask for help, it's okay. Today I need a break. Today I need you to take me for a walk, or I need a nice dinner.
Exactly.
Take me out of this house.
Yes, it's being able to ask for help. I like that. It's like, I asked my son, I said, "Hey, I need some stuff to be cleaned and fixed." So he went and he did it. So
Yeah.
asking for help, asking for support, asking
Mm.
for ideas and guidance. I mean, that's why we're here. So if you want to connect with us, if you're not in the Business Owners Crushing It private Facebook group, you probably want to go there. And I'm going to give you the link here so that you can go over there. Some of you are already there and you're listening to us. But today's whole topic was on health and time management. So if you're just chiming in, go back to the beginning, because we gave really good tips on how to manage your time and what to do and what not to do. Um, and especially when, a lot of people think I want to be a millionaire, right? And they want to have that millionaire mindset. But the higher you go, it's not like you're going to work less. It's not that you're going to work less. It's learning how to manage your time even more. When your business starts expanding, you need to be able to um, manage time, because not because you're a millionaire, you're going to work less. Or because you have a millionaire mindset, you're going to work less. A lot of people say, oh, I want to be rich because I want to spend time on the beach. Yeah, you can spend that time on the beach, but you're not going to be there all the time in that beach. You're going to have to actually be working and managing your time. Learning how to delegate is another piece that Amelia was talking about. How are you delegating tasks to your team? Build a team. Try not to do everything yourself. Like, create a team, and it's okay to teach other people skills, or find somebody that already has the skills so that they can help you with your business. Do you want to add anything, Amelia?
I think we are good. We can't give them everything at once.
Yeah.
they they will have to want to see us again to have more, right?
Right.
So I think that I want to go back to the gratitude, because I just want to say to you, Angelica, that I'm very happy to be with you today, and I know that I ask you for help sometimes. and I guess you have your mentors, and I think that's what I want to say, that I think everyone should have mentors in their lives, someone who can stretch them and
Exactly.
and make them be really good at time management. Because if you're really gonna do well in business, I think you both need uh, mentors, and you need planning of your day. But I would never be where I'm at today if I didn't have my coaches or my mentors that stretched me. So I don't think we should ever just be alone doing our own stuff all the time. I think we need to get out there and do a quantum leap.
Exactly. Yes, mentors are really worth having, because I have my mentors, and my mentors keep me going all the time.
Mm.
We had somebody saying something beautiful. Thank you. I didn't see who you were, but you are beautiful too. And happy Monday to you too. But basically, what I'm saying is, like, we all need mentors, all of us. We all
Yeah,
need them. And just because if you are an expert in a field, like, we don't know everything. That's
no.
the secret. We don't know everything. I have mentors, and I love to get mentors because they guide me and they take me to the next level. And
And
go ahead.
the more I learn, the more I understand that I know so little, you know, and to understand that there are so much knowledge out there, and someone you cannot be perfect in everything, you cannot know everything. So just like you said, I don't know the English word, but delegate, you said, to
Hmm.
to know what you're good at and be really good at that, and then give the rest to others, and the mentors will always make you stretch.
Exactly. Exactly. And, because we are talking about the millionaire mindset, if that's the level that you want to get to, it's like, one of the things you need to know is, like, you have to be who you want to be before you are who you want to be. And being able to take that role, that energy, stepping into those shoes, feeling it emotionally, being able to see it, being able to be, and, like, be that, play the role. That's the word I want to use. Play the role of having that millionaire mindset, so that you can actually begin to get there. If you can't, then you might want to join us in the Norway, or we have an online event that's coming, that where we're going to have breakthroughs on beliefs, emotions that are not getting you to that millionaire mindset. Many times, like, we know we want to get there. We've done all these steps to get there. However, we're not quite there. And I'm going to tell you that some of the reasons we're not quite there, it's because we have limiting decisions, limiting emotions that are keeping us from achieving that next level. So we have to figure out what's keeping me stuck at that mental level, at that emotional level, so that we can realign to our future goal. Okay. And if you join us in our next event, we're going to help you do that, to break through that glass so that you can get to that next level. And guys, it is phenomenal work that you need to tap into, because that's when you start believing in you. Like, the magic is believing in you. That's where the magic is. So once you
Absolutely.
believe in you and you know you have everything you need inside you, you will make a difference in your life and in other people's lives, you know?
Yeah.
So there's
And
we have thoughts that lead to emotions that lead to action or instruction. It's all rooted in language. Absolutely. Everything's rooted in the language, you know? You know, even the Bible says, you know, the word has power, right? And
mm,
I give a lot of quotes, and it's not just biblical, but a lot of stuff are very true. Language creates your world. There you go. You got this. You know, word creates your world. Exactly. And if you are not very conscious about the words, and if you don't tap into the unconscious part of the thinking, the behaviors, you know, the thinking and the thoughts are creating your behavior. And if you're not consciously aware of it, then you know that we're not going to be able to move towards those goals and take the right action. We might be taking action, but it is not the right action, right? And all this confusion and all this feeling of being stuck will impact our health in many ways, because then we get stressed, we get burned out, and we're like, we've done everything. I've done everything I know. And then your health gets impacted and fatigue. So we want to move you from avoiding stress, avoiding fatigue, because you're very powerful. And like you're saying, the language creates your world. So we want you to create that for you. So,
and words are energy, so
yes, exactly. Words are energy. So this whole topic has been on health and time management. So we invite you to go see the whole talk that we had today, and for you to connect with us tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about wealth, right? How do we begin to create that wealth that we want? Where are you and where do you need to go? We'll have conversations about that. So come have conversations, ask us questions, tell us things you're doing, because what you say matters and we take it very seriously. So join us. If you are not in the Business Women Crushing It group, then go over there and join us and connect with amazing women from around the world. And we will see you tomorrow. Anything else,
absolutely.
Amelia, that you want to close?
No, I'm good, and just gonna leave. We got it's late here. It's 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna eat my dinner now and enjoy life.
Absolutely. Enjoy life. We love you. Hugs to all of you. And see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.